Hello YouTube, it is I, Bandedwendy. How are you? It is Friday, the 26th of June, 2015. And it's been a minute since I made a video. You know, it gets harder the further out you get to think that you have anything to say worthwhile. So I just thought I'd kind of do a what's doing with Wendy overview of where I am. 6+ years ago, March 23rd, 2009, I had my lap band surgery. And my highest weight, 269. Surgery was 244.6, something like that. And my goal was to lose 99 pounds. So 145.6 is where I got to back in July of 2010. So next month, July 15th, will be 5 years that I've been living at my goal weight in my lifetime maintenance range for the most part. And that's just phenomenal. You know, I can't believe that's actually me. And I think that is truly kind of the space I'm living in as of late. I think it's a cycle that happens, at least it has for me. Is this really me? So my current weight has been going anywhere between 133 to 138, and my body fat percentage is based on my Withings scale that I use, 13.8. I'm 5'10", right? And that feels really good to me. I definitely feel just more like myself than I've felt in a really long time. Mentally, physically, just all that kind of post-reconstructive surgery for me has just been, you know, 16, 17, 18 months now, post-op from that. Tummy tuck, breast lift, breast augmentation, just really, I had a lot of other things going on in life, but it's a long road, or maybe I'm just aware and very sensitive, I don't know, but I feel like I'm back to me, right? Really, 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 really back to me. So that's good. My food, the lap band manufacturer, Apollo Endosurgery, I mentioned this in a recent video, produced a new product guide to go with the lap band, and it specifically says to eat 2 ounces of food. So I've really been shrinking down my portions 80 to 90% of the time to be in that 2 ounces, 2.5, 3.3, you know. Tonight I ate a salad that was 4.5, but I didn't finish it. But I've been reducing my portion sizes, which is just in general makes me feel good. You can go back and watch that video. Been eating some of my favorite foods as of late. Prosciutto, so good. Cantaloupe is not something I can eat very easily with my lap band, but if I slice it paper thin, so like 1 chunk is more than I need, and I slice it paper thin, and roll that up in some prosciutto, delicious, sweet and salty. Pickled asparagus with Laughing Cow spreadable, like garlic herb cheese, spread on the prosciutto, rolled up with the pickled asparagus in it. Really good. You know, I love my seafood, so I try to do as much seafood as I possibly can. Roasted red peppers, like I can't eat peppers. Peppers don't work with me in my lap band. But roasted in olive oil, delicious. I put spinach. This is an interesting thing. Like, I use flax, and I've been using flax almost a year, 10 months in my daily protein shake, just about. And I made a video about that recently too. And that totally helps with poop, right? So 2-3 times a week I get poop using my flax. Great. I had a doctor tell me 3 times a day to 3 times a week is considered normal. But a few years back when I was doing triathlon training, I put spinach in my shake every day. and flax. And I had forgotten about spinach. Just don't pick it up, right? I'm usually like, oh, that price is ridiculous. But anyway, I had a shake with spinach in it last week, and it was delicious. So I've been using spinach since Monday. Poop every day. And almost like regular clockwork kind of poop. So if you're drinking a protein shake, you should be using flax in it and should be putting 1 cup of spinach in there. You don't taste it. It's maybe a little bit sweet. Turns everything green, but it's good, right? So that's just kind of about, food. Water, 101.4. I still have to work at it. I don't know, it's probably 8 o'clock here, and I've had my 101.4. But I really have hard, fast rules about that. I've made videos about water before, but I have found that I'm less hungry, I'm less snacky, I'm more focused, I feel in control. 33.8 gets down before I have my breakfast post-workout protein shake. Then 33.8 gets down before I have my lunch, second meal of the day, if you will. And then 33.8 gets down before I have dinner. And that's just the way that it is. And I don't change that. It's too slippery of a slope. Vitamins, I used to have them in my office, and I used to eat them, sit them out in the morning, and they used to be like candy. That is not how it works for me anymore. It usually ends up being in the evening, and I do eat them like candy, but it's certainly an afterthought. So vitamins, I take them, and I love my vitamins, but there's definitely a little bit of room for improvement on my vitamins. Hold me to it! Did you improve on your vitamins, Wendy? Fitness has been just feeling really good. I've been doing a hybrid of 5K runs and P90X. I had 3 of my fastest PRs for this year on the treadmill in 1 week this month. And that just felt fantastic. Like, that was a big gap in my recovery, was my running. And then I live in a place that there's a round trip, it's a 5K. The first 0.98 miles straight uphill, and then down, and then back up, and then down. So it's I would say it's over 60% hill. And my goal is to get that under 30 minutes. And I started out, I think, at 36 or 35, and then I got to 34. I'm down to 31, and that's only in 3 runs. So, I'm not an Olympic athlete or anything like that. I don't need the trolls telling me about that. But for me, it's personal progress, and it's challenging, and it's rewarding. And I love P90X. It's nice not to be doing it 6 days a week for 90 days. I've thought about doing it the way I'm doing it every other day, and I'm really liking it. I'm in the middle of week 10. So one day I run, next day I do P90X. Yoga is still, I love it, but I hate it. It's definitely me working on my weak spots. Plyometrics, today was plyo. It's just jump training. It's fantastic. So I feel like I'm getting stronger. I feel like I'm getting more fit. I don't think there's ever a place to stop with that. Next, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm kind of tossing things up in the air around fitness. If I'm going to do triathlon training, whether I do a tri or not, I really want to get back in the pool. And I feel most fit, run, bike, swim. That's like super fit for me. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. So, those are kind of the basics, and then I'm already at 9 minutes. But I'm good. Remembering to sit down, remembering before I take a bite to eat, taking those small bites. Found myself wanting to swallow on bite 6 versus bite 30 recently. No, it's not good. So I still pay attention to those type of things. Meal planning is big for me. I kind of live on a 6-day schedule because my husband's home for 6 days and then he's gone for 6 days. So we kind of plan 4 or 5 days together for when he's home. Even though we eat differently, we have the same dinner base food. Breakfast and lunches are different. And then I do 6 days pretty much solid while he's gone. So I'm planning my meals at least every 6 days, and I plan as far as I can out 6 days in advance. And that really helps me. I like trying something new at least one time a week. I had been getting a little bit more creative, less kiss cooking, more, oh, I've never done this stir fry thing, and that's fun. But when my husband doesn't eat it, it's a lot of food, and so I'm kind of on the fence about where I'm going to go with that. Right now I'm in a simple phase again, but it was nice. It's been nice to expand my toolbox of food. You know, what I eat 90% of the time I think is spot on, really good for me, and in my 10-to-1 ratio area. The other 10% of the time is my chocolate or frozen yogurt or a cookie or a brownie or a cupcake if I can get my hands on one. There's no sprinkles here in Washington, and there's no yogurt land for 55 miles. So, you know, I think that between 80 and 90% of the time, you need to know what you're going to eat and work that plan and make it be focused and smart for you. And then the other 10 to 20% of the time, 10% of the time, let that be something that is not a trigger, you know, and that you can enjoy, and don't associate guilt with it. That's really something that has been key for me. And I just thought I wanted to bring that up. And, you know, be accountable with those food. Be accountable 80 or 90% of the time with yourself, with a family member, with a friend, somebody, an accountability group. Know what you're eating. If you cannot say at the end of the day, in all honesty, what you ate, that doesn't work for me. And it doesn't work for my husband, and he and I talk about it often. So, you know, remove shame from food. I do not have any shame from food. Self-kindness, you know, being kind to yourself. I know Negative Nancy, and I spent time talking about this in videos before about taking that negative stuff in your head and really focusing and changing it, even if you have to talk out loud about making that negative go away and reinforcing the positive things. You know, whether it be about what your body looks like or how your clothes fit or the food choice you just made or what you're doing or not doing around fitness or how you didn't get your water in. You know, change that can'ts and don'ts and didn'ts into cans and dids and haves. And the more those really come together, the less negative self-talk. Like, I can honestly say, I might get mad at myself about, you know, stuff. Certainly, you know, why am I not a millionaire and why don't I live in a big fancy house and have a yacht kind of thing. But I don't get mad at me and this body and this journey anymore. And that there's a space there, being kind and getting rid of negative self-talk. And I just give that to you, you know. It's possible to really love you, you know, and be happy. And it comes with honesty and kindness and being authentic and genuine and staying aware and being aware. And the more you do all that and you work through what's going on, you come out on the other side like, not too bad. I kind of like me, you know. And that, I think, is really what it's about. And I didn't like me before, and I can say honestly that I do now. Periscope, you see me making that. Bandedwendy on Periscope. Facebook, Bandedwendy & Co. You can find me there on Facebook. Super long video. Clothes. I've been 2 years now with really little to no retail therapy. That's how I pay for reconstructive surgery, and that's how I afford to stay an entrepreneur. And I'm starting to miss retail therapy after 2 years. So I need to go shopping. But I shop my closet all the time. I had this extra small tank top on today and a pair of 4 Charlotte Russe Juniors short Daisy Dukes, and I felt fantastic in them. And I like fitting clothes. I wear small clothes so that I can accept who I am physically. Gives me motivation to continue working to improve myself physically, and it keeps me away from, I went, you know, to the grocery store and walk through the bakery area, and there's just nothing in there that is worth it, you know? So it keeps me on my toes with my shopping. So my husband's like, you have plenty of clothes. I feel like I wear them all the time, you know? So I need some retail therapy. The body fat I mentioned, 13.8%. I wanted to get it. I used to be at 12. So that's part of taking a year and a half off of strength training, pretty much. But I'm getting there. It keeps moving down, down, down. So that's good. You know, I still see flab. You know, my arms aren't as good as they used to be. They're not bad, you know. They're not great. I have sprinkles on my legs, you know, but I choose not to pay too much attention to that stuff because I know it's better than it was before, but I just wanted to document for myself that I still see that stuff. I don't consider myself the perfect body, and I don't think I've seen a perfect post-weight loss surgery body. Nope. But I know that I put effort and energy into food, nutrition, how much I eat, when I eat, water, fitness, and those vitamins and supplements to do the best I can do for me. So that's how I kind of choose to be body positive and accept my body. And just the tone of the day. The tone of the day. What do you do every day that sets the tone of your day? I wake up, I look outside, I live in this beautiful place, and there's this beautiful water, and I look at this beautiful body of water, and these mountains and trees, and just, and I sit in my tea misto, and I think about my fitness, and think what I have to do, and I start with my workout and my water, and I have my protein shake, and it's like, if it ain't broke, then I don't get duct tape out to fix it, right? And so that really all kind of sets the tone for my day, and then hitting the next watermark before I have my lunch. And so what sets the tone for your day? What are you doing that ain't broke and doesn't need duct tape? You know, I think we all need those things, a lot of them. And if you make a bad choice, and it's that, you know, that 10 to 20% that's not perfectly portioned protein, healthy, nutritious food, it's the cocktail, it's the birthday cake at work, it's, you know, the cookie you ate out of stress at work. I mean, you know, are you doing that? Is that the tone of your day? You're doing all that stuff every day, or is that just little pieces that happen? Because the tone of your day, you control. I control. So I just wanted to bring that up. What's the tone of your day? What sets the tone of your day? So anyway, that's what I got. I don't know what I can do here about me. I just put my evening clothes on before I made this video, but guys, my pants are huge, right? But I just feel really great. Never in my wildest dreams, you know? So anyway, thanks for watching. It's a long video. Until the next time, I'd like to do a video with some photos that I've been taking from the month of June, I guess. So I hope you're all doing well. I thank everybody for watching. If you're a lap bander, lapband.com has videos up now. I got featured on there. So really cool. So go check it out. And there's a lot of other people, you know, all different men and women, lap banders, 7 years out, 10 years out, 12 years out. Good stuff. So anybody can go check it out, lapband.com, right? So until the next time, thanks for watching. Love you guys.